सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। सुखं नित्यं स्वप्रकाशं व्यापकं नामरूपयोः अधिष्ठानं बुद्ध्यबोध्यं बुद्धिर्दृग्यत्तु निर्मलम् अपारं सर्ववेदान्तवेद्यं प्रत्यक्परं महः तदेवाहं न मत्तोऽन्यदिति मे निश्चिता मतिः। In the last class we saw the 115th Avarta where Sri Guru Seva was talked about, and it was said the wise person whose words are equal to Vedas, to that wise person one should serve with the attitude of Acharya Buddhi, attitude of Acharyatva, means looking upon that person as Acharya. Means Jignasu should have that feeling that this person I feel as my Acharya. Somebody says you make him Acharya, that should not be the criteria. Or people say that he is a very popular Acharya, that is not criteria. I myself has got this feeling, this idea, then I worship that person, serve this person with the idea that he is Acharya. Acharya Buddhya Upasita Jignasuhu. And when by Upasana the Guru becomes highly pleased with the Shishya, he is generally pleased with everybody, but specially pleased with the Seva attitude of the Shishya, and he becomes inclined to teach and then teaches, then Jignasuhu Nijar Swarupam Aparokshi Karuti. Then Jignasu is able to appreciate his own true nature immediately, without any indirectness, directly. Aparokshi Karati means appreciates directly. By this, it is suggested that Guru Seva is more important or superior to even Ishvara Seva, because Ishvara Seva gives the result through Adrishta only, whereas Sadguru Seva is giving the result or is becoming the Hetu through Drashta and Adrishta both. It's a Drashta Phala Hetu, Adrishta Phala Hetu. And what is Drashta Phala Hetu, Adrishta Phala Hetu? He explained that any action, when it gives the result through the rise of Adrishta, means action, Adrishta, and then the result. If that is the order, then that action will be called Adrishta Phala Hetu. If this particular action is giving the result without the intervention of Punya, in this context Punya or Papa in general, then it is called Drishta Phala Hetu. So it gives the result without the intervention or the production of Punyam. That is called Drishta Phala Hetu. Yesterday we saw, I eat and I get the Kshuda Nivrutti, Drishta Phala, without intervention of Punya Papa. So Ishvara Seva is Adrishta Phala Hetu because Ishvara Seva gives the Adrishta, gives rise to Adrishta, and that Adrishta will give rise to the purification of the mind in terms of removing Durita and other impurities as well. Therefore, it is Adrishta Phala Hetu. Ishvara Seva is Adrishta Phala Hetu. Whereas this Guru Seva is Drishta Phala Hetu because it gives me the result in the form of receiving Upadesha from the teacher. Because of the grace, by Seva, there is a avarjanam in the Guru, avarjana means inclination, favorable disposition towards the Shishya, and by that, Upadesha Rupa Drishta Phala takes place. Therefore, Sadguru Seva can be called Drishta Phala Hetu. And it is prescribed in the Shastra, and it becomes the Antakarana Shuddhi, it becomes the Hetu for Antakarana Shuddhi through Punya Utpatti. So, the Guru Seva gives Punya, which will give rise to Antakarana Shuddhi. Therefore, it is Adrishta Phala Hetu also. Adrishta Dwara api Phala Hetu. Therefore, Adrishta Phala Hetu. Thus, the Guru Seva is considered to be superior to Ishwar Upasana because Guru Seva has got double result. Ishwara Seva has got only Adrishta Phala Hetu. Adrishta Phala Hetu. Therefore, by Jignasu Mumukshu, there is Brahmanishta Guru Sada Sevyaha. Now, Guru Seva Krama, in which some aspects of Guru Seva will be talked about, and in fact, he talks about the order also. Guru Seva Krama, the order, the stages of Guru Seva. And in that first stage is what? Namaskaraha. Tadviddhi pranipatena. Pranipata. Namaskara. That was first stage. Shri Sadguru Labhottarakshane Tad Darshana Bhatrat. At the moment of approaching the Guru, on just seeing him, Sashtangam Namaskritya, having done Namaskara with 8 limbs. Oh, Panchanga I will forgot, so I will tell tomorrow or sometime. Namaskritya Tacharana Kamal Rajamsi Parishuddha Tamani Swottamange Dharayet. So first step is Namaskara. Second step is Guru Charana Rajasaha Shirasi Dharanam. That is second stage. The Charana Raja of the Guru, the dust of the feet of the teacher, put it on the head. Swottamanga means Shirasi. Swasya Uttamanga. And Shira, head is called, considered to be Uttamanga. The head is head, that's why it is called head. So Uttamanga means Shirasi. Swa Shirasi. नहीं तो वो बोले कि किसी के ऊपर डाल देगा. So he will put the Guru Rajas on the somebody's head. Therefore, Swas Uttamange Dharayet. So, Namaskritya, having done Namaskara, Tat Charana Kamala Rajamsi, the dust particles of the lotus feet of Tat, Tat refers to Guru. Swottamange Dharayet. But somebody say, will it not be very dirty? So on the feet that whatever he has walked, he has walked on this ground, and ground is so dirty, and if we take the Raja from that, will it not be dirty? That idea comes. Therefore, it is Parishuddha Tamani. To neutralize that type of thought in the mind, Parishuddha Tamani means it's the most pure, most sacred it is. So, yes, Bhautika Drishtya, it is dirty. Dirt will be dirty only, therefore it is dirt is, because of dirt alone, everything becomes dirty. So, dirt is a fundamental dirty thing. But, so physically speaking, yes, it is dirty. But from the standpoint of bhavana, attitude, it is Parishuddha Tamani. Like they say that some Shishyas were attending Swami Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. And Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, he was not well, he was in his final stage. And therefore he will be maybe some vomiting or something. So people used to have a little bit, feeling of disgust or something. They were maybe trying to avoid certain things. And especially he will be spitting on in the some vessel, etc. And some spitting sometimes may be falling on the person who is attending. Something must be happening. So Vivekananda saw that people are having a little bit feeling of disgust while serving the Guru. So what he did, whatever was the spit in that vessel he drank, just to show that this value for the Guru. Not everybody did not do it, but just to show that. So therefore here Parishuddha Tamani. So one has to rise above this physical purity and dirt while serving the Guru. That is the idea. अदरवाइज सेट गुरु को स्नान नहीं किया, मैंने तो स्नान किया, तो मैं उसको कैसे टच करूं? That type of feeling will come. He has not taken bath, he is unwell. I take a bath, so I will not touch him. That type of attitude should not be there. When you are going at a higher plane, this is physical things. You are going at the plane of the bhavana. That time one has to outgrow that. Parishuddha tamani sottamange dharaye. There is a beautiful prayer. And this prayer is this Dishantu Shamme Gurupada Pamsava. Have you heard this? Dishantu Shamme Gurupada Pamsavaha. In the top they write, when they write the article, Dishantu Shamme Gurupada Pamsavaha. Pamsava means dust. The dust of the feet of the Guru, may they show Sham. Dishantu means show. May the dust particles of the feet of the Guru show me the auspiciousness. I really love that, the bhavana behind this. The Guru Pada Pamsavaha are looked upon as if live entity, blessing entity. So Dishantu Shamme Guru Pada Pamsavaha. Alright. Swottamange Dharaye. Then Paschat. So this is first. So second step. First is Namaskara. Second is Charan Rajasam Shirasi Dharanam. Third is Paschat. Afterwards, Sadguru Prasadat Bandhamochana Kankshi Tivra Mumukshu Guru Kale Brahmachari Vaset. I think we are from summary stage, class stage started. We have done yesterday. Not done now. Only up to Dharet, only up to Namaskritya we have done. Yeah. So from summary we have come gliding. And yesterday we had seen this Sashtanga Namaskara, two definition. One is 2, 2, 2 plus 1, 1. So 8. And the other one is each one is considered single one. Okay. Now, so up to Namaskritya we had seen, having done Namaskara, first stage Namaskara, second stage is holding or placing the Rajamsi, the dust particles of the lotus feet of the Guru on the head. Now third one is talked about, Paschat. Afterwards, Sadguru Prasadat Bandhamochana Kankshi. The person who is desirous of freedom from bondage. That is the first thing. That itself is not there with many people. So Bandhamochana Kankshi, the person who is desirous of freedom from bondage. How? Not by himself. Oh, I will do it. I have done everything in my life by myself. I am a self-made person. Therefore he said, no. Sadguru Prasadat, by the grace of the good Guru, great Guru, person who is desirous of Bandhamochana, and that person, Tivratara Mumukshuhu, who is he? Who is desirous of this intense, desirous of freedom intensely, or intense desirer of freedom. So Bandhamochana Kankshi is presented in the context of Sadguru Prasadat Bandhamochana Kankshi. And Tivratara Mumukshuhu is given the adjective to show the intensity of Mumuksha. So even though it is almost repetition, Bandhamochana Kankshi and Mumukshu are same, but both of them are in different context. One is in the context of having the reliance on the grace of Guru. So he wants to be free with the grace of Guru. And other one is his intensity of desire for freedom is very high. Tivratara Mumukshuhu. Such a Mumukshu, Gurukule Brahmachari San Vaset. Should stay, Vaset means should stay in Gurukula, in the place of Guru. If Guru have a place, Guru himself is staying in one bedroom house, then not. But if it is a Gurukula, then Brahmachari San, we have to supply San Vaset. Being Brahmachari, you should stay. Okay. So that is the third. Third stage is what? Brahmacharya Purvakam Gurukula Vasaha. Or Brahmachari San Gurukula Vasaha, third stage. And somebody said, but Swamiji, I am already married, how can I be brahmachari? That problem will be there. So then we say brahmachari in spirit. Not formally, we cannot be called brahmachari. Many people nowadays they do it. That after married life, they say, now I have taken spiritual life, so I am brahmachari, so and so. Technically, it cannot be. You cannot have reverse. You can reverse में नहीं चलती है गाड़ियाँ. So, but from grihastha, you cannot become brahmachari. From brahmachari, you can become grihastha. From grihastha, you can become sannyasi. But from grihastha, they again you say start writing brahmachari, so and so. That's not correct. Anyway, so brahmachari in spirit. And when it is only in spirit, then we should not write it. So when something is only in spirit, means bhavana drishtya. Suppose you are considering one lady to be your mother. Bhavana drishtya. Then you have to write your biodata in that, her name cannot be that. So there will be a problem. Brahmachari. So here, spirit-wise brahmachari. What are the spirit? First spirit is the commitment to Brahma. Brahmani charati is the brahmachari. And that Brahma has got two meanings. One is Veda, and here in this context, Paramartha Tattvam. So brahmachari, first spirit is commitment to Brahman. He doesn't have any other commitment. People having many commitments, really, they don't achieve significant thing in life. They say too many iron bars in the same fire. It doesn't work. Especially in case of Brahma Vidya. Therefore, when we in the course we ask this, will you be completely available for the course? That every weekend, Swamiji, I have to go for taking care of my business. It doesn't work. So first is commitment. Second thing is readiness to follow the instruction of the teacher. He said, I will stay here, but I will not listen to this instruction. That is not there. Third is seva. Readiness to do seva of Gurukula and Guru. And fourth is disciplined life. So commitment to Brahmajnanam. Second is surrender or readiness to listen to Guru, surrender to Guru. Surrender is a higher word people don't like. So we say readiness to listen to the instruction. Ajkal Guru has to be afraid of Shishya. Oh, if I say this, Shishya will be offended, Shishya will be offended. So nowadays Shishyas are not offended. वो बोले गुरु तो ब्रह्मज्ञानी, इनको कुछ भी बोल दो. So Guru has to be very careful. So now lighter version we say that readiness to listen to the instruction of the teacher. That itself is not a good thing. That teacher has to be so mindful about the students. Okay, but still let us see that second. Third is seva and fourth is discipline life. In this sense, brahmachari san vaset. He says, no, every day I have to go and have this masala dosa, I have to go and have this everyday Coca-Cola, I have to have. That is not brahmachari san vaset. People, that even the Gurukulam, they come, every week they go and they have to have something in the city. That is not a brahmachari spirit. Whatever is given is given. That brahmachari san vaset. Tasmai means Gurave, to that Guru, Swa Sharira Mano Vagdhana Dini Samarpaye. This is the fourth stage. Krama is there, no? Fourth is Shariradi Dhana Samarpanam. And that is said here, Tasmai, to that Guru, Samarpaye. Samarpaye, Karta is what? Guru or Shishya? शिष्य मेरे बोले कि गुरु आप आपका जो भी है ना हमको दे दो हम संभालेंगे आप तो बूढ़े हो गए. So he says to that Guru samarpayet, one should offer what? Swasharira, one's own body, manaha, mind, vak, speech, and dhana, wealth. Still he has got Adi. He has not clarified. He talks about only 4. But next one we can say Adi Padena Buddhi. Offering the Buddhi does not mean that, Guruji, you put Dhanam and give it back to me. So offering Buddhi to Guru means what? Guruji, you keep Buddhi and put Dhanam, and when Dhanam is there, you find Dhanam has come, you give it back to me. Till then I will remain without Buddhi. That is not the idea. That is not the idea. Surrendering the Buddhi means listening to the teacher without prejudices. It cannot be like this. You should not tell teacher, Swamiji, it cannot be like this. You said, but it cannot be. You can say, I could not understand what Swamiji said. I would like to understand more. I have these doubts. But some students, so confident, overconfident. It cannot be like this. That is lack of surrender of Buddhi. So Buddhi surrender means readiness to listen to how teacher is right. Even though one raises the doubt, one may have so many questions, nothing wrong. But there is a readiness to listen without prejudices, that it cannot be like this. If that prejudice is there, learning will not take place. Therefore, Adipadena Buddhi Samarpaye. So one should offer all possessions to Guru. And these statements are a little dangerous statement. Because if Guru is not right, and he said you should give your body, it can become scandalous. Therefore, this is told in the context of first, therefore he is told first thing. He said, whom should you consider Guru? Brahmavidam, tameva Brahmavidam acharya buddhya upasita. So you have to be careful. So therefore nowadays we don't emphasize, highlight this so much. And also we know, even if you highlight, no effect. So therefore all right. And this was told in a particular situation where this Shishya is going to the Guru, he doesn't have any other agenda, and Shishya is not going to immediately study. There is some probation period. In olden days, what used to happen in Prashna Upanishad, this story comes that people are, as that the Bharadwaja and all of them, they go, 6 disciples, they go to the Pippalada Rishi. And then they said, we want to know. Then Pippalada say that you stay here for 1 year. And Bhuyeva Tapaha, you do tapas again. Even though you have done, but you do it again. There is a Tan uvacha bhuyeva tapasa brahmacharyena shraddhaya samvatsaram samvatsyatha. May you stay here for 1 year with brahmacharya, shraddha, tapasa. Following these 3, tapas, brahmacharya and shraddha, samvatsaram samvatsyatha. And afterwards, you can ask the question. Now we are not allowing you to ask questions. And afterwards, if I know the answer, I will give you the answer. So what a risk you after 1 year you do, and that person says, no, I don't know. This question, this answer, answer to this question, I don't know. So that Shraddha, but this has to have. Alright. And in that period, this Shishya spends time on Seva only. In such situation, this Sharira, Mana, Vagarpana, Dhanarpanam, etc. will be possible. Especially Sharirarpanam, etc. Manoarpanam will be more possible. Okay. But now that setup is not there. In fact, people will say, Swamiji, between first job and now I'm planning to change my job. So between that 3 months are there. So it fits well, Swamiji. So between 2 jobs, he wants to do the course. If that type of mindset is there, he cannot do this. Sharirarpanam, Manorpanam, Vagarpanam, Dhanarpanam. In fact, during the course also will be having a lot of connection, communication with that future employer. With that mind, this Vedanta cannot be studied effectively. It is a little bitter fact, but the fact. Alright. Now, so Swasharira, etc. is to be seen properly in a particular context. Alright. So these are 4 stages. Krama, Guru Seva Krama is given. Namaskara, then the Raja, Charana Raja Dharanam, Gurukula Vasa, Brahmacharis and Gurukula Vasa, and Shariradi Arpanam. Now he explains what is the Sharir Arpana. He is being thorough teacher. So, seeing his thoroughness, I think that I am not so elaborate, but now he is so elaborate. Of course, he is elaborating, whatever he is elaborating, we are further elaborating. So that's a different thing. Sharir Arpanam. Offering the body. Offering the body means what? So, offering the body means, now onwards, whatever disease take place, it is your responsibility. Kuch gadbad ho gaya, some cut is there, you have to put band-aid. So all this, आपको सौंप दिया. शरीर अर्पणम. Okay. Shri Sadguroho, very beautiful. Abhimata Shushrusham Bahutaram Kritva Manadapi Tadadnanati Langanena Vartanameva Sharirarpanam iti Uchyate. 2 things are mentioned. Sharirarpanam. One is Shushrusha Bahutaram Kritva. Having done abundant seva. Means some people say, I see I am a whole day, only 30 minutes I can spend for seva. That is not there. Swami Paramarthanji nicely says, this stage, you remember, all these things are told for the stage where Vidyarambha has not yet happened. He is under observation, whether he is fit to be given or not. In that stage, whole day is available for Guru Seva. He cannot say, no, this time I have to do, Swami, this time I have watched this cricket match, no, IPL I have to watch. There is no such thing. There is nothing more important than Guru Seva. Whole day is available. And nowadays, this type of thing doesn't happen. People come only one previous day come. Some people say, Swamiji, can I come 2-3 days later? So that type of situation, where is Seva? So, but originally, so after this Namaskara and Rajodharanam, he is staying in this Gurukula just for Seva. He is under observation. His observation period. And in that, whole day is available for Seva. Shri Sadguru Shushrusham Bahutaram Prutpa. And one important word he writes, Abhimata. Shri Sadguru Abhimata. Abhimata means agreeable, desirable by the Sadguru. Many disciples don't understand this point. They will say, Swamiji, I want to serve you lunch. I want to serve you lunch, whether you want to eat or not. I want to serve you lunch. But Sai, it doesn't suit nowadays, I am so busy. So taking lunch, bringing lunch and all, it will be elaborate and all. So let us avoid that. No, Swamiji, I want to. Then one person went to one Swamiji and said, Swamiji, aapki seva karna hai. Swamiji said, you go thoda veranda pe jharu laga dena. Just you sweep this veranda. No, Swamiji, aapki to paad seva karna hai bas. I want to massage your legs. So Shishya decides what type of service he will do. That is not called seva. So he says, Sadguru Abhimata. Abhimata has got both ideas. One is that whatever is useful to him and in which manner it is useful to him. Swamiji, I am very good in making pizza, but Guru doesn't like, no, but I bake Swamiji very well, so you eat pizza. That is not there. I serve him the way it is agreeable to him. So Guru wants that this milk can be given after 9 o'clock. But no, so I have to sleep early. So no, you drink it 8:30 only. That is not that. This Abhimata, the way it is desirable. In fact, that is how this Guru Seva becomes the means for neutralizing our ragadveshas. Where our priority, the priorities for my own body, mind, sense complex are kept aside. Then only you can serve well. One lady very nicely told me. He said, if you want to take care of the chappals of your Guruji, you should not be mindful about your chappals. That is why many Shishya, they when they serve, they don't wear chappal. Because otherwise their Guruji says, stop, I have to wear my chappal. That should not be there. Otherwise, you will be so mindful about yourself that Guruji has to wait. Aha, pello, pena tu main. So, Guru Abhimata, this Abhimata is very important. I many times one person I used to tell that is in the pursuit of seva, there are two persons involved, Sevaka and Sevya. So, in that, Sevya should be important, not Sevaka. So, according to the Sevaka's convenience, Sevya has to, अच्छा, ठीक है आपको अभी पाँव दबाना फिर दबा लो, ये क्या है? When he wants, when it is convenient to him or her, that time we should do. So this is Abhimata Shushrusham Bahutaram Krutva. But all these things will happen when person has intense desire for moksha and person has connected the pursuit of moksha with the knowledge and the pursuit of knowledge with seva. If that connection is not clear, all these things will not happen. For 2-3 days for photograph, he may do it. He may do selfie also. I saw one picture when all Sishyas are doing seva and the picture came. So what is this? Doing seva for selfie? So he cannot be sustained. So Guru Abhimata Shushrusam Bahutaram Krutva. That is one thing. Guru Sadguru Abhimata Seva. That is one part of Sharirarpanam. Second is Managapi Tadagna Anatilangena Vartanam. Vartana means behaving, remaining. Tad Adna Anatilanganena, remaining without violating his instruction, Managapi, even a wee bit, even little bit. That is a real test. That's Guruji told that before breakfast, we can keep Maunam. So Swamiji, when Swamiji is there around, Maunam. Swamiji is not there, people talk. It's not that whether Swamiji is saying me or not, he has told me. That is good enough. So he should go to the temple every day morning. That's all. He has told whether he is seeing or not seeing. That is not there. Some people they do only with that seeing. One person we used to have. Only if Swamiji goes there, then that person will be present. I also know that when Swamiji comes. So before that 5 minutes come. All the time present. That is a manipulation with Guru. It's a very Bahadosha. You can simply say, Swamiji, I could not go today. Then it's okay. There's nothing wrong. But trying to manipulate, hide and do it only if it is known is a very big dosha. Person has not understood the spirit of the Sharirarpanam. So, Tadagna Anatilanganena Vartanam. Just he told. I remember that one Swamiji, I asked Swamiji, early morning 5:30 there is Aarti. Can I skip it? Because nobody is coming, Swamiji. It's in Uttarkashi, nobody goes. Only Pujari goes. Swamiji, can I skip? I can spend some time for Nididhyasana. Swamiji said, no, we go there. Then I said, afterwards I said, Swamiji, but nobody was going. He said, if you had not asked me, I won't mind you're not going. But if you had asked me, as a head of the ashram, I will not say don't go. So I said, and I went. And he was not there in that ashram. He was somewhere else. But he said this all. See, others are not going. I'm only a visitor. In fact, I was not ashramite also. Just a visitor. He said, that's it. That type of mind really helps. That we learn to follow somebody's instruction. That spirit is very helpful. It is not that going to that place or not going to place will help. That also will help. But more than that, the spirit of following someone, that helps. So therefore, Tadagna Anatilanganena Vartanameva Sharirarpanam iti uchyate. Alright. So Sharirarpanam is this. And as I said, this is mainly in the situation where person is in the period of seva. Is under observation. So observation period, that time it is more possible. But even when he is studying, that time also to the extent it is possible, we do. And this will be possible when we see doing seva is equal to studying. What happened that in our minds, oh, today my so much time was wasted. They will use the word wasted in doing this seva. That idea of time was wasted for seva, that will spoil the spirit. You can say, yeah, today I could not study much. That's okay, but I did. It's something like today you study grammar, you could not study Vedanta. So you should not say my time was wasted. Or today you could study Upanishad, did not study Bhagavad Gita. It's not a wasted. It's another way of spending time. So the spirit is there. And if you are under Sadguru, Sadguru will be caring for you more than you care for yourself. That Shraddha should be there. That, oh, my Sadguru is exploiting me, that you should not be with that type of Guru. He said, if in fact he will see that, no, please don't do this. Now you please study. That type of Guru one should stay with. And then, if he said, okay, so this is also another sadhana. But more it is possible when this under observation, means the seva period one is under. Okay, second is Mano Arpanam. Manorpanam. It is a samasa. So we don't say Mano Arpanam. Manorpanam, and it is a Manasaha Arpanam Manorpanam. Sharirasya Arpanam, Sharirarpanam. Here Karmani Shashti. Manasaha Arpanam Manorpanam. Okay, what is it? Brahma Vishnu Shivatmakaha eva Shri Sadguruhu na anyaha iti manasa nishitya tasmin paramam bhaktim prematishayam cha kritva yatha tasya kripa katakshaha swasmin pateta tatha tam anuvarteta. So here this Sharirarpanam is surrendering of the physical aspect of oneself. Mano Arpanam is this surrendering or directing emotional aspect of oneself to the Guru. Alright, and that is why he presents in that manner. What? That Brahma Vishnu Shivatmaka eva Shri Sadguru. Shri Sadguru is in the form of Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. Therefore we have got shloka, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara. So is Shivatmaka eva Shri Sadguru. Na anyaha. Not anybody else. My Sadguru is Brahma, Vishnu, Shivatmakaha. Iti manasa nishchitya. Having well ascertained in the mind, tasmin Guru, in that Guru, paramam bhaktim kritva. Having entertained highest devotion, prematishayam, and intense love. Acha. See, paramam bhakti and prematishayam are separately mentioned. Generally, bhakti itself means love. But there, bhakti means reverential love or love with respect. That is called bhakti. And prema means love. So now these two words are used. So what we will do? We will restrict the word bhakti in the sense of respect. So paramam bhaktim means paramam adaram, having highest respect for him or her, whatever the case may be. Prematishayam cha kritva, and having entertained this intense love. Intense love means what? Intense love means I enjoy his or her presence. Some students know they don't have this personal rapport or this connection of love with the teacher. Therefore, moment the class is over, out. And they show their face next only when next class is there. Even on holidays, they are either inside their room or go out. Means there is no desire or at least a desire and liking for being in the presence of Guru. Means when you love someone, you don't say, oh, we have some work, therefore we will be together. When you love someone, you just like to be in his or her company. Just talking, laughing, walking, whatever way we can be with the Guru, that opportunity is never missed. Otherwise, say, no, Swamiji, I am so busy, you go whatever you want to do. You tell me if any work is there, you call me. That is not the mind. There is a positive liking for being with the person. Even if he or she is not teaching, I would like to be with him. That's what they call hang around. I would like to hang around with the Guru. But of course, according to his or her convenience. Too much hang around will be a problem for Guru. But at least when chance is there. No, he was simply sitting. In fact, those are the moments. So, Prematishayam is in the form of liking to be in his or her company. Not that, oh, I have, I have, what is called matlab ka, means I have got kam se kam. So I am a very purpose oriented person. So he is teacher, I am student. So that's all. It doesn't work. Yeah, if you want to be a scholar, that type of relationship is good enough. In fact, maybe useful because you are not wasting your time in spending with Guru. Good. But if you want to really have impact, Guru Prasadat Bandhan Mochana Kankshi, then all these things are required. Because why the love for Guru is important. Because when you have intense love for Guru, then if he or she gives some instruction which is not liked by you, still you will follow. Why? Because you love him. So when you have love for the person, you do many things which you yourself don't like. But you just love him, therefore you do it. You don't like to go for a walk, but I love him. So he is going, I will go. So that type of, so anytime this something which may cause resistance, such instruction will be absorbed by the Shishya if there is intense love. But see, nowadays what is the problem? The Guru who invoke respect doesn't invoke love. Guru who invokes love doesn't invoke respect. So he is very great scholar, but उसका temperament बहुत ऐसा है कि कुछ love आता ही नहीं स्वामी जी. He is very lovable. Swami ji is so jovial and so caring, but Swami ji वो teaching करता है तो कुछ समझ में नहीं आता है. So it doesn't invoke respect. So it is a great, I feel that it is a great fortune that one can have a person to whom he can respect and love both. So if it is there, then prematishayam cha kritva. But see, love cannot be forced. Only thing we can do is we can remove the obstacle that can come in rise of occurrence or in the rise of love. So you cannot say now tomorrow onwards I will love my teacher. It is not possible. But what is that which creates some dislike, my emotional resistance to Guru, which affects my relationship with him? So those obstacles can be taken care of. See, because of my likes and dislikes, I have some emotional resistance to his or her style or action or whatever. So if I take care of those factors, love will be there. It's okay. So prematishayam cha kritva. And generally gurus are lovable because they care and selflessly care. So love will be there. But because of some our agenda or sometimes tension for our study also sometimes, I want to finish my note. My teacher all the time is organizing programs, so I have to go and I have to write notes. What type of teacher? I would have gone to a teacher who is more serious like me. So something like that. The prematishayam will go. So prematishayam cha kritva yatha, very beautifully says, yatha tasya kripa katakshaha swasmin pateta tatha tam anuvarteta. He should follow. Tam anuvarteta means he should follow both ways. Either spirit by behavior wise follow, and even go behind him, go along with him How? Yatha, in the manner, tasya kripa katakshaha, his graceful glance, swasmin pateta, would fall on oneself. Means, get more and more opportunity to receive his graceful or gracious, not graceful, gracious glance. So that itself does, something on the person. So swasmin pateta, patet tatha tamanu varteta. In that manner, one should follow on it. Now, further, swapne api tasmin dosha drashtim na kuryat. Even in dream, one should not entertain the idea of defects in the Guru. This is highly emphasized in the Puranas. In the Bhagavata and all this, the Parvati's stories comes and all, there it is said that if somebody is talking against Guru also, you should go away from that place. You yourself should not talk. If somebody is talking, he said, sorry, I cannot go away. And swapne api dosha drashtim na kuryat. Swapne, it will not be there when it is not there in your unconscious mind. See, when you do not have dosha drashti in the person in the waking state, generally it will not happen in swapna. But in the Jagrata Avastha, all the time it is there and you cannot express it. So what? In swapna you will be beating Guru or shouting at Guru, because waking state you cannot go, because he will say, you are afraid the Guru will drive me out. So swapne api tasmin dosha drashtim na kuryat. Why? Because then it will affect the whole atmosphere. The very rapport, the connection will be affected. And sometimes we think, oh, Guru doesn't know. Even if Guru doesn't know, but somehow, it happens. What is there in our mind gets expressed somehow or the other. I have seen that. You cannot hide for a long time, especially you are interacting with somebody on regular basis. It will be expressed, knowingly or unknowingly. And when it happens, it will affect the rapport. And even if Guru doesn't know, you are too smart. So Guru doesn't know that you have so many, complaints against him. But how will you be benefited from that Guru against you about so many complaints? The whole thing will, when teaching comes from that Guru, it will be filtered. Like you are cooking something in the vessel which was used for some garlic onions. You are cooking garlic onion. So what will happen when you cook? In that vessel you will have the smell. Even though you have not added, it will be there. And therefore, who is the loser? We assume that Guru is Shrotriya Brahmanistha. Therefore, Guru will not be affected. If Guru also is like that, he is depending upon Shishya for his mental health, then Guru will be affected. If Shishya said, Guruji, if you do like this, I will to go. No. Okay, so tell me what I should change. So Guru will change. A Guru won't mind changing if something is affecting, but just not to keep the disciple, he will change. So here it is a swapne api tasmin dosha drashtim na kuryat. So nowadays this type of situation is becoming more ideal, because there are not such type of Guru available and such type of Shishyas available, both ways. And therefore we discount it. But when as far as possible, dosha drashtim na kuryat. But if dosha drashti Guru Shishya does, Guru need not be angry or discard the person. Puja Swamiji used to say a very important thing in this matter. He said, Guru should know this, that Shishya has got unconscious. And that unconscious will be expressed in the form of all this. He will be having this so much resistance to Guru, fighting spirit with Guru. Why? Because unconscious is there. When Guru will express his love and care for the students, therefore students initially feels very relaxed. Then transference happens. Transference of father or brother or whomsoever he had a problem. And then he will have so much resistance. So if there is a mature guru, then he will understand, this unconscious is coming out, it is understandable. And therefore, he will understand. But Shishya, till that unconscious gets over or processed, Shishya has to suffer. Best thing is that Shishya should go and talk to the Guru. If Guru is ideal, we hope that Guru is mature Guru. He will not say, oh, this type of thinking you have, then why are you here? So if that type of thing, then relation should be affected. But if Guru is relatively mature and Shishya is expressing his helplessness, Guru will help to come out of this issue. So, swasmin swapne api tasmin dosha drashtim na kuryat. Then what should be his bhavana? Saha eva harihi haraha brahma ganga suryaha iti vijaniyat. So he should know that Guru alone is Hari, Vishnu, Haraha, Shiva, Brahma, Ganga, Surya, etc. Vijaniyat. He should know him as all of them. And Tippanikara got a chance to tell this. When he should see Guru as Shiva, when he should see him as Vishnu, etc. I said before, that footnote was there. Bhaktim atkritva. Sacha bhakti navavidaha. We have seen this. That bhakti is of 9 types. Shravanam, listening to the glory of the teacher. Kirtanam, singing the glory of the teacher in this context. Otherwise it is Bhagavan. Smaranam, remembering the glory of Bhagavan. Guru. Pada Sevanam, serving the feet of the teacher. Archanam, whenever occasion comes, worshipping the Guru. In Guru Purnima or some big occasion, worshipping. Vandanam, saluting regularly. Dasyam, readiness to serve with humility. Sakhyam, prematishayam, love. See, there should not be relationship of fear with the Guru. Initially it may be there, okay, but in long run, the relationship based on fear will not be helping much. It will not bring about growth or this self-knowledge. Sakhyam, therefore, prematishayam. And openness. See, Sakhyam has got the idea of this openness with the Guru. Like how you are open to your friend. Similarly, openness. This all the time try to hide, then the relationship is not a good relationship. Atmanivedanam, complete surrender to the Guru. These are the 9, and which has been told elsewhere in Bhagavatam. Anyatra means iti tatha cha uktam anyatra. In this, elsewhere in Bhagavata it is told. This is by Prahlada to his friends. Prahlada I could tell. With friends I don't remember, but Prahlada is telling the shloka. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Chaiva, Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Varchanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyamatma Nivedanam, iti. So these are the 9 steps. Alright, then Guru should be seen as Hari, Hara, Brahma, Ganga, Surya. For that, the long footnote is there. So we will see in the next class. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri